Today I wanted to show you my Remington new model Army and a problem I'm having with it and how I think I can fix it. So this gun's about 40 to 50 years old. It was handed down to me by my father. He had it as long as I can remember. So it's had a long life and a lot of abuse, but one thing I found is that the cylinder rotates when it's clean, but as soon as there's just a little bit of dirt on or gunpowder residue that puts pressure, any kind of pressure on the cylinder from spinning, the hand just slips and the cylinder does not rotate to the next cylinder when you're trying to use it. So today we're going to try to fix that. First step is to pull it apart. So I think half cock drops the cylinder out the side there. Then we have to pull the spring in the handguard. Sorry, I should have said. Careful not to lose the little pin that goes through here. It tends to fall out. There's a small screw here that holds tension on the main spring. So you just back that off, it doesn't need to come all the way out. And then the spring will knock out. Next, the handguard screw. Handguard rocks out, and then I pull the trigger spring next. By the way, I'm doing almost all this work with just 2 bits, a wide and a narrower bit from a set I have. And the main spring. Next is removing the trigger. I don't know what this part's called, but this is what catches the cylinder and locks it in. Cylinder lock, probably. And then the hammer. Screw. This is probably the trickiest part, is getting these 2 pieces disassembled from each other. Alright, so that took quite a bit of playing with, but I did get, as you can see, the hammer to slide down and reveal this small screw, which attaches the hand and the handspring. So we can back those out now. Move the hand. Hammer comes up through here. Now, this is the part that I think is giving me the trouble. If I get it to focus. Maybe you can see there, it's quite a bit chewed up. If you compare that to the new one I purchased, you can see the new one has got a substantial bit more meat on it. Hopefully it's the right part. Looks pretty good. The spring definitely sticks out a lot further. Maybe that's part of the issue too, is the spring is worn out and not really fully engaging. So we'll put those back together. So I want to do some hammer work as well, but I think I'll just shoot it, and then the next time we have it apart, do that work. So we'll put the hammer, the hand up there. The screw doesn't need to be tight at all. Well, I shouldn't say tight at all, but it doesn't need to be super tight because it's completely captured when the gun's assembled. So as long as it's not dragging, we're fine. It doesn't stick out. Then just need to work that up into position. There we go. So I think, there we go. Just something a little bit to force that piece over the end of the proper slot. Right there, the hammer will not cock and hold. Alright, so I've torn the gun completely apart again. And looking at these springs, they seem to be enough different that this one is hanging up and preventing the hammer from coming all the way back into position. So I think what I'm going to do is just bend it closer to matching that other one and see what kind of difference that makes. Although it may be hard to bend a spring without breaking it, which I apparently did. Huh. Well, that might be a problem. We will see, I guess. I don't know that that'll come out. Swamp them, I don't think it will. Alright, we'll try that again. I'll let you know how it works in a second. Alright, so I've got the gun mostly back together now. And shortening that spring fixed the problem. So, when you're working on these older guns, it can definitely be a little modification required. I'm not sure. New Birdie's probably made slightly different versions of this, so I am going to hang on to this original just so I have it. It could probably be repaired if needed, but this seems to have solved that issue. So the real question will be, does the cylinder function correctly? And we're going to try that right now. So half cock. I got it out anyway. There we go. It's not half cock. You're supposed to leave it down. Alright, so definitely grabbing the cylinder and moving it. Let's see what it does with a little resistance. A little more on the back side. Yeah, that definitely is spinning. You can actually see the jumps there, which may say the timing's a little off. We'll see where that lock definitely drops early. Cylinder lock. You can see the marks there. I think it was doing that before, although I'm not certain of that. But that solves that issue, so we still have the hammer issue, and then probably a little bit of a timing issue there. But much more functional than it was. So thanks for watching. I'm going to assemble the rest of this off camera. Definitely an interesting gun, fun to shoot. So if you find one of these older ones, most of these parts are completely replaceable. So worth picking one up and playing with it if you like to work on these kind of things. Please like and subscribe if you want to see other videos on me working on this firearm. Thanks, bye.